Hello everyone, my name is Mike and this is Matrix to Paradise. I I am here in one of my favorite restaurants, probably the favorite restaurant in downtown Siem called Viva, and I'm sitting all the way in the back where they have the reserve seating, which is cool because then it cuts down on the noise. And I'll show you. There's where the main restaurant's back there, but here we have a bunch of reserved seats back here. And there's a wood-fired pizza oven right there. So I'm sitting over here on this side so I can make this video. And also, this place has Wi-Fi that is like surpasses even the United States. It's incredible. Whenever I download video or whenever I upload videos, I always upload them from here because it's so fast. I'm done in, I could upload a 30-minute video in 5 minutes here. It's just ridiculously great. Anyway, so what I did this last week was go to a bunch of different Mexican restaurants and took video of eating tacos at these different restaurants. Now, if you look in Google search, and which I had to too, because there's a lot of places that are tucked into little coves, little spots, little alleyways that you'd never know about unless you looked them up online or if somebody told you about them. So, from what I could see that they had listed on Google, I went to, I believe, 5 of them. Of course, Viva here. Now, there's another Viva called Viva Angkor that's just up the road, but it's small. It's not big like this. And I believe it's the same owners. I'm not sure. But I didn't go to that one because it's the same food as here. So you're going to see that one in there. Also, there's another place called El Toro Grill. But that's not really a Mexican place. It's more or less, they serve some Mexican food there, but it's more or less anything you can eat place, really. And it's on Pub Street, and it's just going to be corporate Mexican, just like here in Viva. So I didn't go there. So, anybody come in here and they want to go to El Toro Grill and try out their tacos, that's fine. But it's usually just packed down there, and I don't feel like going down there and messing with that. And I know what it's going to taste like anyway, because I actually been there, but I haven't eaten tacos there. But I know it's the same kind of this corporate taco stuff, So I didn't go there. And there's another one called Mexed Up, like MEX apostrophe D and then UP. Now I did a video there going there because I went there before to go see a friend of Kelly from Autumn Asia was playing folk songs like Neil Young songs, stuff like that. The old 70s folk songs he was playing, so I went there and saw that. It's a cool little place, but the Mexican food there is vegan. So they don't serve meat tacos there. They serve like truffle tacos. And I don't like truffles, so I'm not going there. So if you want vegan, I suggest you go to Mexed Up, and you could get vegan tacos there. And from what I've heard, they're good for people who like those that kind of stuff. But it's just not me. I'm into meat tacos, so I didn't go there. There's supposedly a place called Happy Taco over on Funky Lane, but I could not find it. It's not there. It is not there anymore. So I'll put it that way. So it's one of those restaurants that's still listed in Google, but they didn't inform them that they shut down or did whatever because they are not there. I drove up and down there a million times and I could not find it. So I would have went there, but they're not there. So I didn't go to Happy Taco because there is no more a Happy Taco. Anyway, somebody requested this on my channel a while back, and I thought, that's a great idea. Now, stupid me picks the week that they have Water Festival here, and the place was packed. That's why it's taken so long to get this video done, was because the downtown area, a lot of times they had downtown shut off, so I couldn't get to the damn bar, or to the Mexican food restaurant with my moto, and there's so many people that you'd have to wait in line. It was not worth it. It just was not worth it. So I had to wait to get to go into these places, and some of them don't open till 11 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and by that time everybody's up and running around. And a lot of people from Phnom Penh come up here for these festivals to get out of the city and come to Siem Reap, because it's kind of like a resort place for them. So I just picked the wrong week to do that. So, but it's okay though, whatever. I got it all done, and you're gonna see a series of videos where I show you the place, so that if you come here you can see what it looks like from the outside. And then I show you the menu usually, and then I'll show you what I ordered. It comes, I eat it, and then I show you, I tell you how it tasted afterwards, and then I go on to the next one. But that's how I set it up. Now this is just tacos. Some places had a full menu with, burritos and enchiladas and all kinds of other stuff. And some of these places only had just tacos or one other item. So it is what it is. I just did tacos because I know that all of them sold tacos, so that's why I did that. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any more suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and I will consider that and do those. And you can let me know from there. Anyway, all these tacos were good. Oh, by the way, I did not, like I said before, I did not do this all in one day, so I didn't eat like 20 tacos in one day. This is spread out over like a week. So don't think I ate that many tacos in one day. Thank you. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoy the videos, and I will make another video here soon. I won't have to do it from, in 5 different segments, going to 5 different restaurants. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye now. Okay, guys, here I am down here downtown, pretty close to Pub Street, just 1 block over from Pub Street. I'm at Tequila Bar. I'm doing the taco tour now, and I'll get back to you when I have my tacos and you can see what I'm getting. This is a nice little place. It's like in a little enclave here. I mean, a little small little space, but it's very cozy looking. It's very cool. Anyway, this is what it looks like down through here. But very close to Pub Street, Tequila Bar. All right, here we go. I ordered a large Angkor beer, or Angkor, and it's delicious beer, it really is. It's like a little darker, a little more, I don't know how do you say it, but a little more meaty than a regular American lager, but it's really good. It's awesome beer. So I ordered that, and here on the menu, this is Taco Tuesday, so it's a perfect day to come out and get $1.50 tacos. I got the shredded beef. Now there's al pastor, prawn, which is shrimp, chicken, shredded beef, and there's plenty of vegetarian and vegan stuff for your vegetarian and vegan people, even on Taco Tuesday. Slow roasted pork and fish, deep fried fish. I'm not sure what kind of fish, probably river fish. And then also you can get empanadas, sweet potato cheese, chorizo, which is Mexican sausage chopped up, and then a chicken empanada. Those are only $1, so you can't beat that. Anyway, I will get back to you when I get the food and get it all set up and taste it and let you know what goes on with this. And I'm also going to go to a couple other places in town just to show you the taco experience in Siem Reap. Let's see. The phone's not like. There we go. Now it's in focus. It's being weird. Anyway, I'll get back to you as soon as I get the food. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, guys, here we go. Here are the tacos. Roast beef tacos. You can tell how big they are by the fork. So they're good size. They're not bad. We got some sauce there, but they also have some other hot sauces over there. There's my beer. And this is all for, let's see, it's 10,000 real for the beer, which is $2.50. Then $1.50 for each of those. That's $4.50.
That's 5 plus 2. 5 plus 10. That's like $7 for this whole setup. $7. You can't beat that. Cannot beat that. Anyway, I'm gonna eat them, and then I will tell you how everything tasted right after we get done. Bye now. Okay guys, as you can see, I chowed down all of those tacos, and they were absolutely awesome, incredible tacos. They were roast beef tacos with some onion and some coriander on them, and then I put some hot sauce, some of the hot sauces on there. I didn't use the green one because that's pretty hot. Used some of the black pepper stuff there and some of that orange stuff there, and it was really good. And of course, the Angkor beer was awesome, and plus it comes with complimentary chips too. I just want to let you know that. But anyway, chips and dip. The chips are in the basket, and the dip was in the black bowl there. But anyway, it was incredible. These are really good tacos for Siem Reap, Cambodia. You don't think you're going to get good Mexican food here, but there is some good Mexican food here, and it was pretty good. I'm going to go try out some other ones now, and I will get back to you then. Okay, here we are. I had to do a voiceover on this one because there was Mexican music playing in the background, and I didn't want to get hit on my channel. There's my bike. We're in an alleyway close to Pub Street. Now, you could drive your motos down there, but it's pretty tight. Anyway, you wouldn't find this place unless somebody knew where it was at and could tell you, or you found it online and you could actually navigate there. I'd never been here before, but it seems like a pretty cool place. It's a little nook in here in this building. A lot of cool decorations on there. Everybody seems to be writing their names on the wall. I guess they allow them to do that, but it's quite a nice little place. It's your typical Khmer place. Here's my tacos. I've got the chicken tacos. I got 2 of those. Chicken tacos. They didn't have enough carne asada to give me 3. I was going to get carne asada, but I got 2 chicken and 1 carne asada right there. They have cilantro, carrot, cabbage, like sour cream sauce on there, tomatoes. They have all kinds of good stuff in there. And there's a Coke, Diet Coke, which they call Coke Light here. And that's pretty much what I had. And these are supposedly the best tacos in town by a lot of people. I don't think they're the best. I think the Tequila Bars are the best. But anyway, I ate these tacos and they were really good. Not the best in Siem Reap, but they are excellent. I would suggest going here. I would suggest going to all these places, but that I went to. But I'm just ranking them in my own subjective form here. That these are probably the 3rd best, I would say. But they were very good. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean they're not good by any means. They're really good. But like I said, I had to do a voiceover because there was a lot of Mexican music playing in the background, and it could possibly be copyrighted, and I don't want to hear any stuff from, get a hit on my channel from YouTube. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye. guys, I'm here on the taco tour, and I am at my favorite hangout, which is Viva restaurant, and I'm gonna order some tacos and show you what they have for tacos. Now, do I think this is the best Mexican food here in Siem Reap? No. I just like the ambiance of this place. Sometimes I sit out here on the outdoor deck, and not the deck, but out here on the sidewalk, and just enjoy the view. It's right here. Pub Street is right down there, perpendicular. You can't really see it, but that building with the tall glass windows over there, that's part of Pub Street right there. That's a club over there. And so the old market right across the street. So we're right here in downtown. Anyway, I'm gonna order the tacos. I'll show you what they look like, and I'll tell you how they taste. I know how they taste already, but I'm gonna tell you how these taste, and we'll go from there. Bye. Okay, guys, here are the tacos right here. Now they're very nice and big, and they got cheese, lettuce, tomato. I ordered beef tacos, so there's like shredded beef in there underneath all those vegetables and cheese and stuff, and there's the salsa. Got myself a Diet Coke. I don't want to be drinking beer this early. But anyway, those are it. They're very tasty, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're the best. I mean, they're one of the best in Siem Reap. I will, but they're not the best. I'll have a rundown in the intro video to the Mexican food tour here, the taco tour. Anyway, there you go. So I'll eat these and I'll get back to you after I get done. Bye. Okay, guys, I ate the tacos. They were decent. Like I said, they aren't the best. They are not the best you can get here. I like Viva because of the ambiance, and you can buy excellent breakfast here. But as far as taco tour, these are not the best tacos here. Anyway, usually they're $2.50 a piece. But as you can see right there, where it says price, it says $1.50. I got 3 of them. And the whole bill came out to $9.25 because I got a couple Coke Zeros, which is Diet Coke, and a hot chocolate, which their hot chocolate is excellent, by the way. Anyway, and I realized there's a festival going on. There's a holiday here, and I just saw the sign. So they're giving out $1.50 tacos. That's the tacos I had there, and 75-cent draft beer. And also $2.50 margaritas. So there's a special going on. That's why I got $1.50 tacos. But like I say, normally they're $2.50 a piece. So rather expensive for Siem Reap actually. For tacos. So this is the largest bill I've had so far. I mean, even if you took off the hot chocolate, usually I have a couple sodas or a beer or whatever. So, I mean, they're all under $10. Every meal is under $10. But you're talking about downtown Siem Reap, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Not as bad as Western prices, but closer to Western prices than what you can get for the rest of the area here. Now the taco places, or Mexican food places, are always going to be downtown or someplace where the tourists are at. So you're always going to have an extra price for that because tacos are not eaten regularly by Khmer people. So yeah, they're going to be more expensive than regular Khmer food or even some of the other stuff. They like pizza and stuff, so you can get cheap pizza here too. But anyway, it's not bad. So that's it. This is Viva Angkor is what they call this place, Viva. But it's just Viva usually. There's a bubble sign right there that says Viva on there. Anyway, I like this place because it has great breakfast. And like I said, it's the ambiance here is nice. It's right here on the corner, and you can do a lot of people. Anyway, I will get back to you at the next place. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, everybody. Okay, everyone. Here we are. Angkor Tacos down on Soxan Road. And as you can see, it's vegan friendly, so you're good to go there. Hopefully they have meat in there because I like meat tacos, not vegan. But anyway, if you like vegan, they have that stuff there. Anyway, I'll go in here and hold on a second, I got parking. Okay, apparently I can't park over there by the pharmacy, so I had to move my bike over here. So over here at the taco place, Angkor Tacos. Here's the menu: chicken chipotle, taco al pastor, all these tacos in here, vegetarian. Tex-Mex beef taco, carne asada tacos. Man, look at that chili con carne. What is that, a burrito? No, it's just chili con carne with rice. Anyway, quesadilla, guacamole. Alright, so I think I'm going to get the carne asada tacos right there. If this ever comes into view, I don't know why this chicken not coming. There we go. And I will get 3 of those, and I'll let you know. They're $2.50 a piece, so that'll be $7.50 again. Or no, $2.55. Yeah, $7.50 again. All right. Talk to you later. But this is Socksand Road, so everything's gonna be more expensive down here anyway too, because it's a tourist area. So there we go. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, like I said, these are $2.50 a piece. They're carne asada. That's what they're saying anyway. And I put some hot sauce on there, which is come out of that bottle. And there's the Coke Light, which is Diet Coke basically. And I squeezed some lemon on there. I'll tell you exactly how they taste right after this. And this is at Angkor Taco. Angkor Taco. It's a cool little place right out here. Socksand Road. Right across from this pharmacy over here. Just a little enclave in here. Little small place. They got like a food cart type place where they can set up all their guacamole and all that stuff. And then they can probably cook it in the back. I'm not sure. It's a good place. I like it so far. Small, intimate. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, guys, as you can see, I destroyed those tacos. They were very, very good. That was probably the most meat I've ever gotten at any tacos in town. And well, it's not exactly carne asada, it's very close. The hot sauce was pretty good. Probably between medium and hot, which is okay for me. I love it. And that's about it. This place is not bad. I mean, I would recommend eat here because they give you your portions. So for $2.50 a piece, that was a very good deal because they packed that taco full of meat, and they put guacamole on it, and it was very, 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 very good. So for $2.50 a piece, I got 3 tacos. It's going to be $7.50. Probably put another $1.50 for that. So right around $10, right in that area. So there you go, guys. Angkor Taco, Socksand Road. I will talk to you at the next one. Okay, everyone. Here I am at Maybe Later Mexican Bar and Grill. This is the next bar and grill I'm going to be at. Now, this is a different day, so don't tell me, hey, how can you eat 9 tacos in one day? It's different days. Anyway, there it is. I'm gonna go in here and order tacos, and I'll show you when I get in here and show you what it looks like inside. All right, be right back. Okay, here we are. Here's the menu. It's very loud in here, so forgive me, because there's a bunch of people in here. But anyway, here's the menu. This is Maybe Later Mexican Bar and Grill. Here are the prices. And I'm gonna get the carne asada tacos, 3 for $7.50. Yeah, birria, tostadas. They have all kinds of stuff in here. So I will show you the food. I have chicken fingers. I have all kinds of stuff in here. So I'll show you the food when I get it, and we'll go from there. Anyway, here's the interior of this place. A nice little bar over there. That's the back rooms there, the kitchen and all that. Got some nice styling in here. They got air conditioning in here with fans going on, which is really nice. This is kind of probably the nicest, one of the nicest places here. This is really nice as far as Mexican food. And it's really kind of nice in here. So this is the next one. I've got probably 2 more, I think, and then I'll be done doing taco reviews. Anyway, talk to you later, guys. Bye. Okay, I was supposed to order the carne asada tacos, but they didn't have carne asada. They're all out. So I ordered the birria tacos, and those are it right there. There's the hot sauce. I got a Coke Zero. No calories. It's sort of like Coke Light, Diet Coke type thing. I had a thing of chips with some salsa. And this is the salsa I got with this. So I'll tell you how these taste after this. And these are $7.50 American, and I think that's, I don't know how much the the Coke Zero is, but I'll let you know. It was $2.50 for chips and dip. So $2.50 for that little bowl of chips. So it's kind of expensive for that. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I get done with these and tell you how they tasted. Bye. Okay, those birria tacos were really good. And for those of you who don't know what birria is, it's sort of like seasoned roast beef. It's like it's kind of roast beef style texture, like the stringy roast beef type stew stuff. It's really good. But anyway, those were good. I don't know if they were $7.50, but they were good. All the sauces were really good. I chowed up. I put those on there a lot. Put a lot of that stuff on there. Used a lot of that stuff. It was really good. That was medium sauce, and it wasn't really that hot at all, so it was not bad. But anyway, very good. Now it's off to the next one. Bye now. Okay, here is my follow-up video for all the videos that I showed that I went to all the restaurants. And I just wanted to rank them as far as what I thought was the best. I think the best tasting tacos that I had in that whole thing were the ones from Tequila Bar. And I don't know why, I think they marinate the meat properly, they did everything properly, and they were just excellent tacos. So I think the best are from Tequila Bar. The second best, I believe, were from Maybe Later. The ones that I had, the birria tacos, and I know their carne asada tacos are really good too, because I had those. So I'll rate them number 2, Maybe Later. Number 3 was Angkor Taco down on Soxan Road. Those tacos were really good, and they packed them with meat, so they were really good. That would be number 3. The fourth one I would say would be Chubby Gonzo's. Now, a lot of people seem to think that Chubby Gonzo's are the best tacos, but I just didn't think so. Now, they were a good price, but I just didn't think they were the best tacos. They were good. Don't get me wrong, I'd go back there and eat them again, but I just didn't think they were the best tacos. I think the last one would be Viva tacos. And I'm not saying Viva being on the bottom of the list is that they're bad tacos. They're not. They're very good tacos. I'm just rating them as far as me being from Arizona and living in Phoenix and being around Mexican food. I'm rating them on that. So the best Mexican food is obviously in Mexico, and then the second best are, in my opinion, are right across the border. But for Siem Reap, the order I just gave you, Tequila Bar, Maybe Later Bar and Grill, Angkor Taco, Chubby Gonzo's, and then Viva. Those 5 right there, they're all excellent, good tacos. They're worth the money. I just think that my order of the best is just subjective in my opinion, but I think it's that way. It's up to you. If you come here, you can do the taco tour yourself. But they're all good. They're all very good. I'm not trying to talk anything down about any of them, but they're all good. And Tequila Bar, you really can't beat those. It's really good. You got complimentary chips too with them, so I had to pay for chips at other places. So anyway, that's enough of that. I hope you enjoy the videos. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we'll go on from here. Talk to you later. Bye.